Hello, how have you been? I hope you've been well. We want to do some chapati today, so let's do this together. So this is my ngano. It has been lying here for the last 30 minutes. I want to spread it out to one large chapati. Make sure your surface was cleaned well before you do this to avoid having diarrhea and other problems and issues with your tummy. Make sure this one is stretchy, the dough is stretchy, so that as you roll, it doesn't give you difficulties. And for it to give you some soft chapati, it should be very stretchy, that way. My chapati, we do it with a very short method. I just apply oil here, and then I am able to cut it into small pieces. Just observe. Apply generously, a generous amount of oil. Do not over oil it. Generous application, because this is the mafuta, this is the oil that cooks your chapo well. And then now I'm going to cut it into small pieces very fast. Just like this, as you're seeing, I'm dividing it into several portions. I don't love large ones. Also, my pan is a bit smaller, so I will not overdo the size, so that I have some soft layered chapatis. Okay, there we go. I'm going to roll this very fast. When you apply oil, make sure you fold it twice. This will give you the layers. This is what other people usually do. They make a small circle and then they fold it. So this is an easier way of doing it. As you can see, make sure you hold this in two circles. That way it will have the layers. You can see they're already coming out. Then you press in the middle, place it there. Have remained with something. You do it again just like that. You start. As you are continuing, you will fold it again. Where it's thin, you can let it be, but where it's thick, like here now, you double it like this. It will help you in getting some layered chapatis, because that fold that you're putting there will give you that layer that you desire. As you can see, only where it's a bit big, then if it reaches your size, you remain with some portion. It's okay to remain with one. We go to the next again. We start with this tiny bit that we are left with here, and we continue like that. We pick another. We start folding very fast, as you can see. Then we fold it. We fold it at the middle. You can see that it's not as time consuming. There's the other method where you do circles and then you start folding and wrapping together. This is an easier way of doing it and still getting the same results. So now we are rolling. We start with like 4 pieces, because I usually place them on one another. It saves you on oil and also on time, instead of making one piece each. So I'll do 3. I'll do batches of 3. I'm trying to roll like 4, so that per cooking I'll be having like 2 that are ready and are waiting to be placed on the pan. I'm also trying to eat my pan. As you can see, that's water drying off because we have washed it. So I need going to do like 4 pieces. Make sure you put some unga below it so that when you're picking it up, it doesn't stick on the countertop. Make sure you try to get as perfect circles as possible.
Mommy?
Yes?
Balloon.
Gawani moja moja.
Na useme hadi mimi nipewe. Mama utakata tu hiyo side. Hiyo part tutakata. Tuendelee.
So now we have 4. As I was hoping for. I was hoping for 4. And then I have my holding bit here. I don't know why they decided to put that the unga paper there. That should be the cling film. That one for covering watermelon or maybe the aluminium foil. I don't know why this person chose to do that one, but it will still do the same job. To make sure that they don't stick on the container and they are not sweaty. So yeah, we have 4 pieces. Make sure you start putting on the fire from the oldest. So this is the first one, the second, the third, the fourth. You need to be doing in 3s, as you can see. So I'll do like 6 rounds. The cooking. I'm holding this in a plastic container. The oil, because I don't want it to slip and fall. I also need a curve on this spoon. I don't know why it's too straight. Now it's okay. To be able to vary my oil. This is the beginning oil, the one that we start with. And my pan is very light. So if your pan is as light as mine, you'll have to have a very fast hand. So we go in with the first one. It's ready. You can see there's smoke coming out of it. You also have to have your lid. When you place the hot chapati, you cover them. And now we have started cooking the first one. It's coming out well. We do a second one. Oh, okay, the other side. That is the first side. Make sure that it cooks well so that on the inside, when you start seeing these bubbles, it means that it's cooking well on the inside, so that it won't be tasting like ngano when you're chewing or become too chewy. Ensure that you have enough fire to make sure that it cooks on the inside well. You can see those bubbles. Focus on them so that you can see that. Yes, you can see this bubbling. It shows that it's cooking well, as you can see. You can see my patterns are coming out nicely. It's a bit too hot. You can use a spoon. But for a dishy girl like me, it's still okay to use your hands if you are comfortable. Now we go in with the second one. This is the second one now. Make sure you press it on the side so that you don't have some thick sides that are not well cooked. And then you place the first one on top. And then you spin like a DJ. You're spinning, you're spinning, you're spinning. So as you're spinning, it is ready on one side. You turn around now to the second side. Now, this is where most people go wrong. As it's cooking on that side, try and make one more. Because if you don't roll others, the temperature on the cooker will shock you. That I can assure you. And already you can see time has bypassed me. Now I'm trying to cook these two first. And then I'll go in with the third one. As you can see, they are all well cooked and browned. You can see they are well cooked. You can see it. It's bubbly. I don't know what to call that. Imefurafura in short. This was our third one. Going on to the fire. Now you can bring down your heat a bit because this is becoming too much. My meko usually the temperature goes high. I don't know why it shifts. Usually from time to time, but anyway. Let's now roll a second one for the second batch as we wait for the third chapati to cook on one side. Then we check on this, it has cooked. We turn around again, we do the other side. Yeah, you can see it's not well cooked. Turn around again. As I also now try to very fast roll this to avoid confusion, which has already caught up with me. It has. Now we go to the oiling part. Yeah, they are ready, as you can see. They are well ready. Now I want us to oil them very fast. We oil them now. 1 spoon per side. Very fast. Do it very fast to avoid them from turning black. Just like that. You're going to save on lots of oil using this method. You can see it has cooked from one side. I don't know why this is a bit shaky, but my flow is not very straight. And I will cook that side again, then I will turn around this side. Do another spoonful. That was half a spoon. As you can see, we're doing well. Yes. So this is ready for going into the dish, but before I take it into the dish, I will still put this side again on the pan. This is also ready to go into the dish, so this one can go in now. This is well cooked. You place it in there so that it can wait for the neighbors. Meanwhile, now you oil the other one. Steadily. Nice. We have a second ready one. You can see. And now we are on the last one, on the last bit. So this final one never needs much oil because it's already oiled by the others. And there you are, we are almost done with the first batch. You can see. As you can see, we are almost done. You check on the side and see how beautiful they are coming out. And then now when you make this one for Baba, just water to because you can cook everything. And then the cycle begins again. We go in again for a second round. serve with njahi or nyama or whatever you love. Serve with anything you love, anything you love. Serve with it and enjoy your meals.